All right, so here I am with part two of our behind the scenes look at Book Award Pro. Last night, towards the late afternoon, I created an account and you saw me go through the author interview, the book interview, and here we are the next morning, and I already have two emails from them. One is to say that there's a new matched award, and the other is to say that an award boost has been completed. So let's go in and see what that means. So when I go into my account, I'm going to see on my awards dashboard that they have found two different awards that are currently open for submissions that appear to be good matches for me. And if you click on either one of these, it's going to give you details about the book award name, when I was matched to it, what category makes the most sense for me, who the sponsor of the contest is, their website information, when submissions are closed, and a description of the award. About the only other thing that I don't see here that I would like to see is when the award announcements will be made. Because as much as the submissions are closed on August 16th, I don't know when the award winners will be announced. So that would be a nice addition to see here. But overall, there's a lot of great information and also a link directly to the website in case I want to learn more. So if I go here, which is the particular award that they've identified me for, I can learn more details about the award, what's involved. I can also from this award website see who the finalists and winners were of prior years. Going back to Book Award Pro, the other thing that they have at the bottom of this are boost results. Now this is going to be available for any particular award that they have submitted to on my behalf. And so they give you a nice seal that you would right click on and save that image so that you can use that in your promotional materials. They like being able to kind of use that as a press opportunity, a marketing opportunity to say, hey, this book has been submitted to an award. They also give you some information about, what happens when the boost occurs. And so they even give you a cute little certificate that you can use for social media if you want, just saying that your book is an award nominee. Now, I would prefer to see this where, the seal doesn't cover the book and especially the author's name. So some minor things would be nice, but overall the concept is great. It also gives you a data sheet about it. So all the information that you might want to have about when it was boosted, how much it cost, when this closing date is. Once again, those things that we saw earlier in the initial description. And all of these are downloadable. So the first one is an image. You have to right click and do save as, but everything else is a PDF. So if you click download, it opens up in your Adobe Reader. It also gives you some ideas as to, what you might want to do with these. So this is just telling you what the outline of the timeline is. So what's going to happen and what you should be doing during the intervening time. And this is the one that tells you kind of the next steps. So how to use this to create more marketing potential, promotional content, how to share it in social media, all of that. So, those, if you were to take a look at those more closely, I've got them. I downloaded each of them. It would be nice if this award certificate was its own document so that you could print it out and hang it up someplace without the Book Award Pro branding, but that would be just a nice to have. Overall, I think the information that it's captured and the information that it's giving you, especially if you've never submitted to a book award before, is all very helpful. So going back, that was just one of the two awards that it looked at for me. So another one that I've found that's also open for submissions is this Red Dragonfly Book Award. Once again, same kind of information, except that this time I'm not going to see all of the boost results because this one they didn't submit to me, submit for on my behalf. It appears perhaps I can do a boost upgrade or something to pay for them to do that if I wanted them to do more than one boost. I'm assuming over here that just shows you, yes, the boosts that have taken place. So looking at the Red Dragonfly Award, it looks fairly straightforward. It's not one that I've heard of before, but remember I said that one of the things that's really important to me for book awards to have any real legitimacy is if they're not popularity contests, if they're juried book awards. So what I did is I went to the Alliance of Independent Authors. And I looked up each of these just to kind of see what they thought of them. And as I said, sometimes I don't always agree with their assessment of whether or not caution is needed for a particular thing. But let's look and see at least what they have to say. So we have dragonfly. There is apparently a royal dragonfly and a purple dragonfly, and I'm not too certain the distinction between them. But the royal dragonfly has mixed results for its rating. Of course, it gives the website link. It gives you that information. They have 66 categories. It is anonymous judging, so at least there's judging taking place and not a popularity contest. One of the things that I know Alliance does that Ally doesn't like is marketing efforts to authors that are participating and selling stickers to winners. I mean, to me, it's fairly nebulous. There are other organizations that do a lot heavier marketing than that, trying to get you to purchase whole promotional packages and press releases and all these other things. Selling stickers is kind of innocuous, but it's also not anything that I ever purchase, because what we do is we update our cover designs in order to incorporate the award seal, so that anytime a print-on-demand book is ordered, it's going to include the award seal on it. Let's take a look at the independent. Let's see, the Book of the Year, right? So Book of the Year awards, the Independent Author Network. So here we are, IAN. Now this is recommended. And given the fact that Book Awards Pro identified 2 potentials and submitted to one, it's nice to see that they submitted to the one that is recommended. The fee, the judging, full transparency on the judging. That's a good thing to see. There's no upselling or aggressive marketing, and there are cash prizes involved. So it looks like, of the 2 things that they found available for me at this time, they chose one that at least appears to be well respected, and that Ally agrees with. So overall, I would say for the amount of time and effort that went into it, 20 minutes setting up my author interview, my book interview, then having this on autopilot after that, that's really kind of a helpful thing to have in place. Now, of course, you don't need to win a dozen awards. So it's probably something that I would do for short time basis. Do it for long enough to know that you've secured one that's good. Anything more than that, unless you're stepping up in terms of the name recognition for it. I mean, so for instance, if you start with something early on like the Red Dragonfly and you win that, that's great. But Red Dragonfly or the Royal Dragonfly versus something that's better known like the Ben Franklin Award, yeah, you'd want to pursue the Ben Franklin Award, but that being able to say that you're an award winner is a big deal. So overall, my assessment is it's a helpful tool. I don't know, for a given title, how many months you want to use it, maybe just a few, but having somebody else to do that automated research for you is much less expensive than, hiring a VA to create a long table for you of research. So overall, I think well done. And that's it from here. Thank you.